I learned that little tactic about pulling up because we had one of our companies, it was in solar sales, and they had one rep that massively outperformed everyone else. And I was like, what is this guy doing? And so what he was doing was he would, whenever a new appointment would book, he would immediately call the appointment to qualify the lead, because that checks two boxes. One is he says, okay, is this person qualified to buy? And if the person was, he had two decision paths. If they had the time right then, he would just go straight into closing, because he was in an off-the-call SOP, and then by getting in contact with the lead, became on the call in terms of his SOP. And if they said they had time right now, he just went for the sale. That maximizes his time on call. If they said no, then the reason for his call was that he had an opening later that day that he was trying to fill up. And so he either takes the moment now that he's working the lead and turns it into a sales call, or he fills another slot later in the day and turns that into a sales call. Both of those things maximize the number of sales that guy was having. And this guy was selling like 4 times more units than the second best guy on the team. And then they obviously saw this and then adopted it company-wide. And then, of course, I saw it and adopted it across all my entire portfolio. And let me double down on why that's so powerful. Because not only does the salesman have 2 opportunities to sell, now or later that day, he also opens up the slot later in the week for availability for another customer that can't make it today to book that time then. Because what I have found, and we saw this with the software, was if you have fewer time slots, people may still book with you, but they are not booking at the most convenient time for them.